Let me tell y'all something. That blurry, pixelated old sex tape from 2000 whatever will never die. All right? We hear something new about this Kim Kardashian and Ray J sex tape almost every year since 2000. For real. Now today, your boy Ray J decided he was going to leak everything. He was going to tell us everything we needed to know about this sex tape. And I'm hoping after this ordeal, we can put this Kim Kardashian and Ray J sex tape business in the garbage can. I'm just being real. And honestly, he's not telling us nothing that we already didn't know. Ray J is just confirming it. Because we all knew that Kris Jenner helped them make a deal to release the sex tape. If you was around back then and you saw how that sex tape was so much a part of the Kardashian storyline in the show Keeping Up with the Kardashians, you could tell it was orchestrated. You could tell it was all planned, all right? It didn't take a rocket scientist to figure it out, but for years, the Kardashians tried to act like, well, we just tried to make something positive out of a negative situation. And Ray J always did get the blame. As if Ray J put out the sex tape and the Kardashians were just trying to salvage the situation, trying to make a negative situation into something good. That's always the picture that they painted for the public, all right? Now, like I said, Ray J decided to leak a whole bunch of DMs between him and Kim today. And he leaked so much stuff. Look at all of this. He leaked about 3 or 4 pages of DMs, right? And I read through them. So I'm going to give y'all the basic, rundown of what he said. And his issue was on this new show, The Kardashians, that's on Hulu, if I'm not mistaken. He feels like they're trying to run down his name and ruin his reputation. Now you dragging my name for your new show. He also exposed Kris Jenner, but like I said, we already knew this. He said, you know what we did? Your mom controlled this whole sex tape deal. And like I said, I just feel like we know this already. We know Kris Jenner is the mastermind in everything that is involved in the Kardashians, all right? Also down here, Ray J is saying he gave Kanye all the videos, all the pictures, all the texts, all the footage to Kanye. So Ray J is saying that Kim, because we know Kanye gave her the laptop with everything on it, he's saying Kim has everything as of now, but that does confirm that there's more videos and pictures and texts out there. Now, if I'm Kim, I definitely do not believe that everything or all the copies were on that laptop. It's the digital era. I wouldn't be surprised if somewhere there's a backup drive of all of those tapes, pictures, and videos or whatever that they had on that laptop before they gave it to Kanye. I'm not calling nobody a liar, but if I'm Kim, I can't go to sleep at night thinking that, I have all the copies. Hell no. Now, Ray J also went on to say that this situation is making him, a little suicidal, made him think about taking his own life. And I feel for Ray J because think about it. He had to deal with this situation in relationships, women being worried about if he was going to try to expose them the way he allegedly did Kim Kardashian, and in business, right? You have a lot of people that probably didn't trust him from a business perspective just based off of lies that was told on the Kim Kardashian or the Kardashian side of things about Ray J. So he had to deal with this, and I feel for that. Now, when it comes to Kim's side, she was basically just saying, hey, this whole situation with the sex tape has affected me too. She talked about that clip that was going around of her son seeing something about the sex tape on his video game and how it made her cry. She talked about Kanye West. She talked about some jokes that were made on the show that Ray J didn't like. And basically, to me, it felt like she was trying to do damage control and stop Ray J from doing something reckless. But obviously, it didn't work because Ray J put out all of these DMs and basically exposed everything to the world. Now, I also want to say Kim, or I'm not going to speak to Kim directly, but I wonder if Kim blames some of the frustration that she's had to go through with this sex tape on her mother. I'm not saying her mom put a gun to her head and made her put out the sex tape the way she did, but I don't think her mom was thinking about how it would affect Kim in the future. And she's still dealing with this 20-something years later, you know? Now, I did hear that Ray J was gearing up to sue, maybe something similar to the defamation case that Blac Chyna brought against the Kardashians. But if Ray J is going to go down this route, he has to have the best legal counsel at his disposal, and that can be pricey. That's why I don't think that Ray J wants to really go down that route. If I'm reading these DMs the right way, and if I'm trying to get a sense of what his priorities are, it seems like he just wants them to stop speaking negatively about him on their new show and maybe accept a check under the table, who knows. But he has to understand the Kardashians are on a streak right now because I just mentioned Blac Chyna and her $100 million defamation suit was lost to the Kardashians, all right? So let me know what y'all think. Make sure you like the video and subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.